The synchronicities in life are beautiful when you're apt to pay attention to what things are. Example, African tribe covers their hair in cow dung and okra. They mix it into it's like a red clay, and they cover their hair and their skin. They adorn themselves with it, and it looks indigenous for their culture. Very beautiful, I may say. But what's more important to me while looking at these things, I know that everything that's made in the world comes off of the creation of the original man. Whether it's cars, mechanics, the processes of synapses, computers, everything, the way things are accessible to you. These are all made up behind your makeup. Why did I talk about the African tribe first? Because we know that hair is like cords. We know they're like wires. We know they pull in electricity and information. And they put a color with cow dung to secure their hair in certain ways. To me, it looks like cords. It looks like the first idea of wrapping copper for electrical synapses. That's the first thing that pops to my mind when I see the African tribe. They were the first ones to understand to wrap the hair because of the electrical signals they was getting from grounding their feet. It was that simple to me. I was like, yo, that's beautiful. Unbeknownst to everybody else, the disrespect is in the action of the workings. We will create inanimate things made behind these original beings. There are so many synchronicities in this world that explains everything to be or not. And that speaks beautifully to the imagination of grandeur, of how things came into fruition. Like, we are dealing with a lot of things right now that we think are new, that we believe some person made of the controlling party or whatever have you, when in fact, none of that is ever true. The simplicity of the ideas was formulated hundreds of thousands of years ago. It's not the idea of having just people here and then like everybody was like eating dirt and throwing rocks at animals and shit. That is it's not the reality. Sometimes it's just very funny to me. That is not even the reality. But I guess people need something to attach or find out why their minds are thinking the way they are, indicative to whatever they're not understanding about themselves. Most thoughts are symbolic, but they're only symbolic to the standpoint of the individual that is reciprocating this energy, right? Who's describing these things as such. So most people who talk about crazy shit, as far as people, that's probably in their DNA. Like, their DNA is probably screaming that out and they're mad. So they're speaking in mirror images. Most people speak only the knowledge that they have studied or obtained or understand, overstand, and understand. That's just, what I mean? That's just what it is. It's weird like that, though, what I'm saying? You'll see people be mad and yelling and just sit back and listen. It'll be shit particularly that they're going through. That's like the finite way to look at that and see the understanding. But for the most part, the deeper you go down into studying, it explains every action, why you would destroy history, why defacing monuments, why hiding demographical directions, why changing the amount of metrical distances on certain land occupations to occupy a falsity as far as what people were there. All these things are important. Also, like shrinking in the sizes of states, or no, shrinking in the sizes, shrinking the size of the largest continent to make other countries seem large or larger to mess with the minds of people. Stuff of that value. Like, do you know America is fucking tiny? Like literally, we think it's big, but you can literally fit like 8 or 9 Americas inside Africa. You could fit every single continent or every single country that's floating around in Africa. You can fit all of them in Africa, yo. Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I ain't attacking nothing. I'm just stating facts right now. You know what I mean? And you got to understand the facts of life, so therefore you can have a better understanding of what to do with yourself. Most people don't know what to do with themselves, either because they're afraid, they're not cultured, or they don't have enough information to understand how to connect anything. So, moreover than that, everybody think they have to try to do something. Everything is inside of you. Yo, I say this shit all the time. Everything is inside of you. Everything is inside of you. And the harder it takes for you to get in there to get it, that's your war. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you like, I'm not going inside, that's because that's the fuck you need to do. The shit you won't do is the shit you need to do, yo. Real rap. It's going to always be like that. Even if you think it's going to bring you a detriment, that might be a fire that you need to go through. You go through that fire, right? And then the burn you get opens up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch the movies, man. They said put it through fire and the words come out. Hit it with the light and you can see the words. Yeah. Understand. The knowledge is inside you. But you ain't burning enough to unlock that shit. You ain't been through enough. And if you did go through enough, you ain't accepted as a falsity. You ain't accepted as a mistake in your life. You accepted it as that's who you are. And you running around here thinking this is this negative person. I'm going to do this to people. No, the fuck you ain't. The divine going to kick your ass. Facts. Divine going to wash that ass. You know what I'm saying? Clean like that. You're going to be like, why nothing, no word? Yeah, that shit funny. It's called divine humor. Motherfuckers telling divine what they gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, God. Divine said, on me? Oh, for real? Oh, y'all bringing me back. Okay, time to kick ass. Kick ass and take names. Shit hilarious to me. Because other people believe other shit. You know what I'm saying? They be like, you know what, this how life should be. This what's supposed to happen. Like, man, shut up. You know what the fuck you talking about. Some experiences is hard to come back for certain people because they let the energies of the world weigh heavy on them. You owning that shit. You're like, nah, that's you now. The fuck out of here. It ain't me, nigga. The fuck what I do. You know what I'm saying? Things I've done is things I've done. Their experiences. Don't hold on to shit. Big facts. Every experience is fleeting and it's changing every day because the sun rises and the moon sets and that moon reflects off the sun. So that's constant. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand this energy that's existing. Some energies don't want to exist. So in part time to have you relinquish your spiritual understanding by agreeance to need. I said this in my bill yesterday. Why? And see, motherfuckers, they ain't gonna never concept that what I'm saying right now might not hit niggas to like 10, 20 years, 100 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you're gonna be working the muscle, like literally starting to shut the fuck up and watch shit. Just don't talk. For real, stop talking and pay attention. Look. Think. Shut it down. Look. Pay attention. Own it in here. Give it to the divine. Don't say nothing after that. Own it. Send it into the heart. Give it to the divine. Let it go. That's all you got to do. That's all y'all got to do, man. That's all you got to do. It's going to be the hardest thing in the world because people don't know how to shut the fuck up. They don't know how to stop. Learn how to sit down and be still and let that higher, that better version of you tap in. Let that higher version of you tap in. God a perfect black. Act like y'all know something. Act like y'all know we've been here for millions. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. That's why we don't gotta go out here and get shit. Don't act like y'all don't remember back in the day y'all used to see niggas do funny shit like, yo, how that nigga did that? Yo, what the fuck was that? Yo, that nigga Superman. We used to see niggas jump. Like literally, I remember seeing nigga jump from the 3-point line, nigga 2 hands and broke the backboard. Nigga, what? No, he ain't in the NBA. The nigga in the hood. Yeah, big facts. Niggas was different where we come from, yo. You know that. Niggas super fast on the feet. Fleet. What? Hermes out there. Yo, this nigga run, yo. You serious? Is he a star? No. Do people know about him? No. Dumb strong niggas. Naturally, just out country bean, llama bean, wooden spoon ass niggas picking up motherfucking cars. The front of cars are turning them shits over. You act like y'all don't know. Don't forget. Yeah, don't forget. Dumb strong niggas that can grab a screw and twist that shit in the shit with their bare hands. Y'all acting like y'all don't remember. We don't need nobody to tell us what to do. We already got it inside of us. It's always the outside distraction that merged you into something else. Go back to that youth, that kid you was. Take off all that experience that covered that kid up. Embrace you. Go hug you. Go look at that little nigga. Let him look at you and say, yo, what's up, yo? Go give yourself a hug and get back to work. Start reading them books inside you. Look at them experiences that affected you. Get back to work. Divine. All my divine people. Respect. I am Naga.